Here's some news you might have missed if you weren't watching the Bible Forum this week. There were reports earlier this week that the election in Great Britain had been postponed due to the murder of one of their Labour ministers in London. But that seems not to have been the case. And so come Thursday of this week, I believe, Great Britain looks, by all the polls, to be ready to exit the European Union. The opinion on the street is that the EU is an anti-democratic, bureaucratic monstrosity, one that is suffocating the life out of most of Europe, and a little bit more with each passing year. Britain's 43-year membership in the European Union is being characterized as increasingly greedy, wasteful, bullying, and breathtakingly incompetent in crisis. The stock markets are responding. The big banks like Morgan Stanley are warning that the euro and the British pound could take a hit, big hits, if they were to exit. Their economy would be weakened significantly. There are also very strong indications that financial markets could crash, that the European Central Bank and the Bank of England are already promising to provide artificial support if that should happen. Reuters says the European Central Bank would publicly pledge to backstop financial markets in tandem with the Bank of England should the Britons vote to leave the European Union. The long-range estimates, analysis is that Great Britain could survive this, that they could get their house in order. It would take a few years, some time. They would work all this out, and they would come back and probably come back stronger than before. The real issue here is the EU. A weakened Europe emboldens Russia, Iran, China, and Turkey. And it also impacts the whole of the Western economy. My opinion is Britain ought to get out of there. They ought not to have such a thing as a European Union. It's not doing anybody any good. The issue that is driving it is immigration. We'll see. Find out next week. Stay tuned.